is that you got TJ Maxx, you got Target, you got Walmart, you got Costco, you have Walgreens, you have all these retail companies, and opening on Thanksgiving morning at 5 a.m. All these retail stores I just mentioned, there's 20 of them. There's Costco, there's Target, there's Walmart, there's TJ Maxx, JCpenney's, Macy's. You have Staples. There's Office Depot, Officemax, Home Depot, Lowe's, uh, Costco. You open at 5 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning. Are we losing the message of what this country is thankful for? It's called wild. I call it, instead of Black Friday, it's called Wild Turkey Day shopping. The wild turkeys are going to go out shopping on Thanksgiving morning at 5 a.m. All the stores are going to be open, I just mentioned. Go ahead, Robert.
Well, it's obvious that this country has become nothing but materialistic.
Right.
People are more about themselves and not about other people, and we've lost the faith of giving and
moral
helping others.
Well, it's a moral issue too, as well. We're facing it's a moral decline here as well, and that's something that should be addressed. And why isn't I'm surprised how much this is very little. This is being covered right now. We know we're 2 weeks out from Thanksgiving, and this is being no coverage at all about this story at all whatsoever. And I have listened to, I watched Fox News, watched Fox and Friends, outnumbered, with Megyn Kelly, Sean Hannity, even Mark Levin, Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh, Bill O'Reilly. None of them has addressed this issue yet, and I was wondering when they're going to get around to doing that. And this is why we're talking about this very subject here. Make sure that the message of Thanksgiving does not get thrown out. And that's exactly what we're doing right now with these retail stores opening up on Thanksgiving morning. You know, we're missing out on the message, what we're thankful for now. Now it's all about sales now. You're right.
Well, absolutely. It's more of about how people want to just go out and buy all this crap than it is to give thanks and to be thankful to God for what we've come across. You know, the problem with this country is just doesn't want to be offended.
Right.
Everything is offensive. Oh, that's offensive. This is offensive. We're trying to appease everyone.
Right.
You can always do that.
Right, exactly, precisely right. And that's exactly what we need. That's exactly what we're doing here. We're actually addressing the issue that this is what even the liberal communist press has forgotten too as well. It's got washed away in all this muck that we're feeding off of. I mean, right now, what they're pushing is progressive insurance, Aflac. And also, they're pushing for Viagra and these wonder pills and wonder drugs. I mean, it's just ridiculous now. It's just outrageous, and you know, we're seeing a moral decline here in this country, a huge one.
Well, I think, Mark, the moral principle of it is how much is enough?
Right.
You know, there are people out there in this country that are living on $200, $300 a week salary.
Right.
And they're bare minimal of everything. And there are people out there that are making $50,000, $60,000 a month. And it's not enough.
Right.
They have to have more.
Right.
And they have to have more. And it just gets to the point to where these are the end of the times, you know, where people are just more worried about filling their pockets full of stuff. And the worst people to deal with are rich people. You know, we have a ministry, and I get more donations from the poor than I do from people that have money.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not right. That shouldn't be that way.
But when you have all these big corporations, and the problem of it is the
Right.
War is run by money, and all these things that we do, it's all run by money.
Mm-hmm.
And that has become a real big problem in this country. But things always have a way of working themselves out. They always seem to purge themselves. This election that we had showed good promise to where, look, I can't stand the Democrats, I can't stand the Republicans, they're all crooked.
Right.
But the problem is we've got this circumstance that we've got these Democratic Party out of there. They want to make all these people that are illegal legal,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all just all a matter of money. Well, now all that's froze. So I know that the Republican Party has froze all that. They were going to give them all amnesty, and
Right.
there are people out there that are working real hard to try to become American citizens. Nobody's saying that we don't want people here, but do it the right way.
Right. Right. Exactly. Precisely right. Taking money from people who who should not be here in the first place. You're giving money to people who should not be here, but yet you're also taking money and attacking conservatives the way the IRS did. I mean, look at this. We're being attacked. We're being targeted right now too, as well. That. I mean, and you said yourself. The IRS has actually done some things to you. We don't want to go into details, but that's pretty outrageous. You actually told me off the air. I mean, that's pretty. It's just really.
Well, IRS has never done anything to me.
Right.
It's just the IRS is. You might have been thinking about somebody else, Mark.
Right.
With the problems that I have with the IRS is to see that these people are here and they're undocumented and they're working under the table.
Right.
And they're not paying taxes.
Right.
Everything that people make. Let's show you a good example. I went down to a grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
and I put in a donation box, and, we're 501c3.
Right.
Well, here, my box got bumped because some local guy has cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and argue with him, whatever. But the reality of it is this person has got these boxes around, and they're collecting money. Well, that's considered income, and you have to claim that income.
Right.
They're not going to do that. So the guy like me that has filled out all the paperwork and followed all the rules and everything
Right.
else, I get shafted over somebody else, and that is the basic principle for everything.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother came here from England. She came in through the front door. She became a U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
She had my mom, and then my mom had me, and this is how we became people that are residents or citizens of this country.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that two illegal aliens should be able to make a citizen.
Right.
And, it does burden this country down a lot.
Right.
And the independence, though, I've noticed that more and more politics has come in with the independence.
Mm-hmm.